Okay, thank you for joining us. All right, so let me share my screen. We're going to go over the Auth MLS program, and it is also an app for your phone. When you get onboarded, you receive a separate email from someone named Bob at Auth MLS, and they will give you your password and get you set up on that. So if you do need your password still, let me know, and I can have agent services reach out to you to get you that. All right, so let's get started here. So the Auth MLS, I'm going to just log out so you can see what it looks like to jump in. Okay, so here's the homepage. The homepage is just authmls.com. All right, and we'll click on sign in. And I have my sign in already. And so you know, the front desk will automatically enter your withheld listings into this program. And just a quick overview of what the program is it's exactly what it sounds like. This is a place for you to advertise withheld listings that are not on the MLS yet. So a couple things you do need that are required in order to have, in order to put the property on this website and also advertise any property that is not on the MLS, you still must have your agency, your affiliated business arrangement disclosure, and also the listing contract signed by the seller. So you have to have all that in order to legally be able to market the property, because that gives you, the seller grants you authority with those documents. So if you have any questions, you go ahead and just type them in here, and I can help you out with that too. But so assuming you have all your ducks in a row, your agency, your AFBA, and your listing contract, you should be good to go. And you also need the withhold form, So there's four items to remember: agency, your MLS withhold form, your listing contract, and your affiliated business arrangements disclosure. Those are all found in the Realty Group folder on Instanet. And if you're still in .loop and we are migrating out of there, you'll be able to find those in there too for the next couple months. But definitely look in Instanet under the Realty Group folder. All right. So we have, let me move this chat box out of the way. All right. So I've logged in, and here's what it looks like. So these are agents that are in our office. I have the search. So I have the Realty Group filter on here, and that'll be right on this drop list. So you can either search by address for a property. There's that first one. You can search by if they're for sale. I don't think we're going to have any for rent. You can post if you have a buyer with some buyer needs. We have Amanda Lucas from our office who has some buyer needs here. So you just toggle in here, and it will show you the site will show you any information about properties that do fall within this. You're mostly going to be seeing properties in the for sale, and then it's a good place to look or to post your buyer's needs here. Or if you have that listing coming up, you can search here if there's any buyer needs. And then you do have access nationwide to look for off MLS properties in this system, or just in Minnesota. So if I were to search, let's see, so here's the different groups here. This will pull up. So if I go for sale, filter by groups, it'll show me everything in Minnesota. So right now we have quite a few that are with our office first, since I was looking through there. But I think that right now that is the best way to do it if you wanted to search within the office. Okay, now let's just go through these buttons. So here's your home screen, which takes you right to where we were. If you need to find some matches for properties, you have to create a saved search. And here's your saved search that you can do. So let's just say that I'm searching for Sandy buyer. Let's just see. Let's look for, actually I thought it was the title of the search. Let's just look for Minneapolis, and for any price, I'm just going to do any price, any bedrooms. I only want for rent or for sale, and I'm going to search. And looks like we have one that's popped up here that would match that my searches. So then I'll be able to click on it and explore the information that Leon has put on here. So we have, and I'm within my saved search, we have 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,300 square feet on that. That's the address in Minneapolis. And it's pretty basic. It's very, very easy to use. If you have any properties that you've starred, if you have marked as favorites, that would be under this section here. And then here is your profile. So here is where you would put your picture and information about yourself. So your profile is right here. If you want to change anything to it, we'll go over here. Settings. Excuse me while I move my chat screen. So settings. Here's where you can set your settings. So if there is a new property that comes up, you can get yourself an email alert, or just the app will give you an alert. And the app, while we're talking about that, is off MLS. It's the off MLS app. So I'm going to see if I can quickly connect my phone so that I can share my screen with you. Hold on 1 second here. Let me give this a try. Let's see here. Okay, just needed the meeting code, so let me grab that really quick. And feel free, if you have a microphone, to go ahead and jump in with any questions. We set these tech classes up as a lab, so it's very informal. You can just jump in and make comments or ask questions. So our meeting ID is 392-772. 392-772-735. All right, so bear with me 1 second. I'm going to just show you my phone so you can see the app. All right. There we go, almost there. Well, it's not letting me switch between my computer and the phone. So for time's sake, I'm going to, you'll just have to go to the App Store or go to your App Store and either your Mac or your iPhone, and then you'll be able to put the Off MLS app on there. And I will try to get that going before we end the meeting here. Okay, so as I mentioned before, when you submit a withhold listing to the front desk to enter for you, and for those of you who are new to us, you create your listing packet and email that to front desk, or email that to listings@realtygroupmn.com, and they'll get that put in there for you. But they will enter the listing in here for you. So the main thing you're going to want to do is have your profile set up to make sure that that's how you want it, with your phone number and everything you need in here. So you'll go on these 3 lines over here, scroll down to edit my profile, and here's where you'll type in your email address, first name, last name, the phone number you'd like agents to be able to call you on, your company, and don't worry about the broker license number. Your area will already be chosen for you, and then you'll want to make sure you put a photo in. That always looks a lot nicer to be able to put a photo in there. It's really easy to do. This class is actually going to be pretty short because there's just not too much of a learning curve. It's not too hard, but if you're finding some trouble with it, just let me know. I'd be happy to help you out. So if you want to add a listing, let's say you were interested in doing that, post new listing. You'd pull up the address. I'm going to choose one here, subject property. Let's just let it populate here. All right. There we go. Wait for the drop down, click on it, and then it will locate that property for you. It's for sale. This neighborhood is White Bear Lake. We'll say the price, let's say it's $225. It is not new construction, number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, square feet, lot dimensions. I don't have those. Let's see. If you have your compensation ready for the buyer's agent right there, and I would say beautiful 1.5 story home in historic White Bear Lake. And then you can choose when you would like this to be published, what time. If you just wanted to go to the team groups or distribution groups, I would just do all off MLS users immediately and post it there. And you can choose, excuse me, you have to set up some groups here. We'll get into that on another lesson. I just wanted to cover some basics here. So just check off all off MLS users, and then we'll create the listing. And I'm not going to hit create the listing because it's not an actual listing. So you hit create the listing, and then here's what it would look like. We'll use Michelle's here for an example. Excuse me one second. All right, it's that simple, everybody. So does anyone have any questions? Let me know either by unmuting yourself or let me get the chat screen up here. Oh, yes, 4 documents. 4 documents are needed in order to market a withheld listing. That's the agency, the AFBA listing contract, and your MLS withhold form. Those are the 4 documents that are needed in order for you to legally market a property. Okay, and that's really about it. Oh, the sign in here, let me get to that for you again. So the sign in, I'm going to sign out in order to get to it, so you can see it from here. Let's see, let me log out. All right, so let's just say that you just logged in. I'll get to a brand new tab in Chrome here. All right, so it's off MLS.com. Go to sign in, and then you will use your email address and the password that is emailed to you from the off MLS site. So where you would get your username and password would be directly from off MLS. So if you still need that, I'll ask agent services to reprocess that request for you so that they will send you your login. Any other questions? All right. Well, if there aren't any other questions, that's all that I had for you today. You're very welcome. Have a great day.